Editing Corey here. I just wanted to come on here really quickly and just mention if I seem low energy in this video, it's because I started coming down with a cold in this on this day that I filmed. Then the next day I actually called out of work. Momo was just like, she wants my attention. I'm not giving it to her. But the next day I called out of work, slept until like 12 o'clock because I just felt awful. Hector was sick also. He slept until like 10, which we don't do, but yeah. So hopefully next video my energy will be back to normal, and I'll let you watch the video now. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing this kind of like vampire possessed kind of look. And I really love the way it came out. The veins do look a little different because I did try two different ways of doing them. Now I am kind of practicing this look because I have a Halloween themed Halloween themed wedding makeup appointment coming up. And I wanted to test the veins out. I kind of know how I want to do it for my clients. I'm going to go ahead and do the base, foundation, concealer, veins, then powder, then eye look. I kind of did all of that. I kind of did the eye look first and then did this. You'll see the way I did it, but I also did two different methods of the veins. So this is just dry powder. It was actually mixed with some setting spray, so I definitely like this look better, and I'll definitely make this one of the first layers of the process so it looks a little bit more underneath the skin and not so much on top. This is going to be like a really fun look just to kind of throw on when you need a last minute makeup look. I definitely use a contour powder, which I don't normally use. It's a little too grayish for my normal wear. My eyebrows are definitely more bold. I tried out a new product. Tried out this WetnWild liquid liner, and I do like the way it looks now. I do need to see the way it wears usually because my eyes water right here will start kind of flaking off. So I want to see how this wears, and then I'll let you guys know how I feel about it. Alright guys, if you want to go ahead and see how I got this look, just go ahead and keep on watching. So we're going to be starting off with the base for this look. We're going to be using my Smashbox. What is this? Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer. And because we are doing like more of a vampire look, I want all of my pores filled so my skin looks like blurred and porcelain-like. For foundation, I am going to go in with this e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation, and we're just going to throw that on. It's a little thicker, so we're just going to sheer this out. Build this up a little bit more where I want more coverage. So like right here, I have a little blemish. I was having such a good skin streak that when I saw a little bump in my face, I'm like, that has to go. There's no like little white head to it. I just decided to pick at it and it got really angry and turned into that. So I'm just going in with the Maybelline Age Rewind and putting it on the high points of my face. This is a little too light for me, so I definitely want to lighten up most of the complexion because we're going for a vampire look. Is that a lot? That's quite a bit. Then we're just going to pat this in. If you're ever having like a hard time like blending your concealer out because it's drying too quickly, just kind of go over it with like a priming spray or like a hydrating spray just to give it a little bit more moisture. So we're gonna go ahead and set everything with some loose setting powder, and we're gonna set the whole face with this loose setting powder. And then I'm just gonna buff that powder in. I'm just gonna do a little bit of powder on my brows for now, and then we'll see if we wanna finish it off with something else later. So for this look, I'm gonna be using the darkest shade where I usually use the middle shade. I'm gonna go with the darkest shade for my brows, and I'm just going to heavily fill them in. So we're just gonna clean them up a little bit, even though they're pretty bold already. We're just gonna clean them up. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly prime my eyes with the Covergirl, what is this? Eyeshadow primer. Duh. And I'm just going to pat that in. And I think what we're gonna do first, we're gonna do the eyes and then the face. Now I usually do the face first, but I want the eyes to be like the real star of the show, and then the face to just complement that. So when I think of like the grungy look, I always think of this palette. So this is the Lime Crime Venus 1 palette. This is the original. I used to love this palette. This is one of my first Lime Crime products. And I also have this Colourpop Hocus Pocus palette, which has a lot of these really pretty red plummy shades, which we can kind of glam it up a little bit. So I think we're gonna use a combination of the two palettes, but definitely probably sticking mostly with the Lime Crime Venus palette because it just has all of those like colors that I want in this look. But with just a normal blending brush, I'm going to be going into this shade right here in Divine. It's like this really pretty rosy gray taupey shade. Really pretty. And we're just going to be starting that in our crease. I'm just going to be stamping this and then blending. Then taking the same shade down on the bottom lash line and then bringing that really low. And then kind of exaggerating like right here where you get like eye bags. We're gonna exaggerate that because we wanna look sick. We're gonna be going into the shade in Muse, and we're going to be putting that all over our lids. And also taking that on the lower lash line. All right, now that we have those two shades on our eyes, let me fix this lighting. Better, not better. The lighting sucks in here. We're going to take this shade in Icon on like a liner brush, and then we're going to create little veins. A little bit of setting spray on the back of my hand. I'm going to be taking a really light powder foundation, and we're going to be going over those veins. You can use your sponge. I'm just going over the lower lash line with the first two shades. Definitely mixing it with the setting spray give you like a little bit like sharper lines, where these are a little bit thicker, but we'll make them work. So for contour, I'm going to be dipping into my Kevin Aucoin sculpting powder in medium, and I'm going to be using a Sonia Kashuk wide angled contour brush. And we're going to start right here at the top and just bring that in, and then start blending it down. And then taking it on my nose. And then right here at the temple. And then we're just gonna put a little bit right underneath the lip. Actually, JLo's makeup artist actually does that for her contouring because it's supposed to make your lips look a little bit more pouty. But yeah, I can see it's creating like a shadow under here. It's looking nice pouty vampire. I'm going to be using this blush. This is the Black Radiance Toasted Almond blush. And I'm not going to be putting this typically where we put blush. This is going to be a little bit more further down right underneath the eye. And because this is a pretty sheer blush, we're just going to build it up. So right up here. And blending that down. And blend out that nose contour. So I just took whatever powder foundation we had on this and put it right in the middle, so it wouldn't completely close off my nose. So we're just gonna blend that in. And then just kind of keep this area open. Snatch the nose a little bit. There's a hawk on the power line eating a twig. Oh, and I just poked my eye. Now it looks like I'm crying because how majestic this hawk looks. It looks cute. It's like raining outside. So I guess I'll just be using my Urban Decay Perversion liner. We're just going to be blending that out. And then taking that brown and then blending that liner. Alright, so I'm going to be putting on a lipstick. This is the MAC Viva Glam 3 lipstick. I'm taking a little bit of that brown. Blending that around the corners. And then blending that in. Okay, then we're gonna go ahead and clean this up. So I actually just picked up this liquid liner from WetnWild. It's the Breakup Proof liquid liner pen or whatever. So I'm gonna actually be trying this out. Emily Noel said that she really liked it, and I love Emily Noel, and so if Emily Noel loves it, then I should love it. Okay, pretty good. I mean, is this the exact look that I want to be like testing it out for? Probably not, but I like it. I think I do. So do we want to do a little bit of glam? I don't know if this needs glam though. It's like a really pretty color. Maybe we can put this in our inner corner. This is Wench from the Colourpop palette. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. A little bit of powder foundation right underneath my brow. And blend that down. Still using this CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara up. So I'm just gonna throw this on. And that is the Vampire Possessed Demon Really Pretty Glam. Now you can add lashes to this if you want. I don't want to add lashes because I'm not the... I don't know, I don't love lashes. I can put lashes on other people. I just don't love to put them on myself. So you guys know. I really do like how it came out. I think the veins could have been a little different. I definitely like these better than these because I did wet them and then I created like, I don't know, cleaner lines. All right guys, and that is the video. If you went ahead and liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe. I upload every single Friday or sometimes Saturday because I don't get it up in time. I also have a couple makeup appointments coming up, so I'm gonna try my best to get this video in. I kind of started my YouTube channel because I wasn't getting as many makeup appointments, but I'm starting to pick up again, and I'm gonna try to keep up with the YouTube schedule. Find me on Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok at Corina MUA, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.